Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I didn't get to record this on Friday, so just checking back in here at the end of the weekend. And I want to talk through three things about where Base is at right now. The first thing is this chart, which I shared on Twitter. You can also find in Dune, that shows the number of daily transactions on Base. And so this is how many transactions are happening every single day. And you can see that at the beginning of the year, we started, with some slow growth. We were kind of gradually making progress. Then we had this big spike that was driven by 4844, where we dropped costs about 100x. That spiked. Then we kind of saw some softening. And from there on out, we've seen pretty consistent week over week growth in this overall number of transactions. What that is indicative of is more builders building more applications, more users coming on chain, and then most importantly, us actually increasing the capacity and throughput that Base can process every single day. And so when you hear us talking about gas target increases, that's basically saying, hey, we're going to let more transactions come in and drive down the overall costs. So every Wednesday from here on out, we call it pump day, we're doing a 1 mega gas per second increase in the gas target. That's going to let in more transactions and help us grow the Base economy faster and faster every single week. So really excited about this progress. I'm excited to be growing the Base economy with all of you. The second chart that I want to show is this chart from DeFi Llama. And if you scroll down, you can see that Base is now the fifth largest chain by TVL metric, about $2.38 billion in TVL. It's also the largest Ethereum layer 2. And we've gone here from zero a little bit more a year ago. So pretty incredible growth in just a little bit more than a year. Now, one thing that people might be asking is, hey, this number and the number on L2B, which is about 7.5 billion, how do they differ? We think about those as two separate metrics on the Base core team. This we call TVL, and it basically means the total value of capital locked in protocols on Base. So you can click in here and you can see, hey, there's $1 billion in Aerodrome, a bunch in Uniswap, Extra, Aave, Morpho, Moonwell, Origin, Beefy, and a bunch of others. And all of that capital that's locked in there, that's productive capital. That's being used to earn yield or to facilitate trading and kind of growing the core of the Base economy. And that's what makes up this top line number here, this $2.38 billion. Now, on L2Beat, there's another metric that's also called TVL sometimes, but we call it assets on platform. And what that measures is it measures all of the capital on Base, including assets that are bridged, including assets that are natively issued, including assets that are brought in from other third-party ecosystems. And not all of that those assets need to be productive. So it's a bigger number, but it's kind of like the total assets within the entire economy. So this number is really the one that we're looking at on a week over week basis. It's showing how quickly and how big is the Base economy. The third thing that I wanted to show off was this incredible new website that the Base team built. I just absolutely love it. You can go to base.org, play around with it. You can go up here, you can see the gas price. It's neat to see that right now, Base is running a little bit more than 1,000 times cheaper than Ethereum. So obviously a huge win for builders and users who are trying to transact. You get your Base name, you can start building. Of course, shout out to Optimism, the super chain. We love building with them. You can learn more about how to build, explore, of course, learn about the scale of Base, the reach in the globe, built on Ethereum. And then we love the call out to Bases for everyone, of course, in every single language. One other fun Easter egg, if you haven't seen it, you can right click here and you can actually mint this really cool animation that the team built. So if you're looking to get started building on Base, started transacting on Base, creating on Base, whatever you want to do with Base, Base is for everyone. And we want to help you. So go to base.org, get started, and let us know if you have questions, comments, ways we can make this experience better. So I hope you all had a great weekend and keep building, stay based.